Hey, on November 2nd in the morning, I got a vision, and it has a couple parts in there. So the first part was that there will be gradual increases in food prices. And so the vision had the word food written in circular letters, or circles, and you saw a price, and then that price went from like $1.80, cling, $1.81, cling, $1.82. So they're just going to keep going up, keep going up. And I guess, yeah, there hasn't been a lot of rain, and cows have been dying, so food is going to be, taken off the, you'll find less of it available in the stores. Therefore, gradual food prices will increase and will continue increasing. The second image was a school bus. The vision was a school bus, and it had lights on it like if it was an ambulance. And so it was going away from me, but I just saw the lights flashing and flashing. So, okay, what is it about the school bus that's an emergency? And that's where I remember that there was a video from Mr. Bold Soldier for Christ, and he has a video that he's telling everyone that there's an RFID chip mascot. And I think that's what God is trying to tell us, that yes, this is true. This is an emergency, that we need to tell everyone to please do not take that chip. And so this is from his website, or from his YouTube account. He has a Mr. Bold Soldier for Christ video, RFID chip mascot, and it gives all the dates, planned dates, when they're going to come into your school, and they're going to give you a stuffed toy and say, oh, by the way, who wants to get your chip now? And so then the kid would come home with the chip in their hand already. Look, Mom, look what happened. And the parents are going to cry because they never told their kid, do not take the chip. And so, yeah, it's pretty alarming, and that's why it makes sense that there's the ambulance lights all over a school bus. And I want to say that, yeah, getting the chip in your hand, like when I was a kid, I had an accident where I had a compass like this, and the needles, like back in my day, the needles were a lot longer. And I just want to say that putting the chip in your hand is painful. So how do you know this? It's because I had an accident where I was trying to put the pencil in, and I missed, and then I ended up getting a compass right there. So it's amazing, just the way that the chip is supposed to be now, that I had that happen to me when I was in 5th grade. And yep, it bled. And it hurt, pretty bad. So then, oh no, it won't hurt at all. Here's a stuffed toy to take away your pain, so yeah, please do not do this to your child. Another vision was that there will be some type of bill, and I saw like a cartoon wrapped up paper, following me around like I was driving. And so it was following me, la 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 la, and it said like, it's coming soon, like any day now, like that. And basically this bill, or an amendment, whatever it will be, is going to take away our ability, our freedom to have images of Jesus around, images, the statues at churches will be taken away. And so I saw like a flag, and I think it was St. Joseph, with his Sacred Heart, and that they tore the flag, and they tore St. Joseph out, so it's just an empty square. And then you'd see those triangular little podiums, and the statues were missing. So Jesus and images of Jesus will be taken away. So please hide your paperwork. Please make copies of the images that you have, because they serve as a reminder of the pain that God went through for you, and how much He loves you. So we need to keep copies whenever they take them away. That is if we're left behind. The last vision that I had, I'll just go ahead and just continue showing Jesus. And the last image vision had to do with an old man in a wheelchair. And it's okay, well, what about the old man in the wheelchair? So, okay, where did I put this? Okay, here we go. That the man was in a wheelchair, and he looked like he was 150, just old, just hair falling out, bony, ribs, arms very thin. He's pale white, and he's rolling himself to a hospital. And I think he was at like a nursing home, and it's like, I need to know what's going on, And behind him was a nurse and his wife, and so the wife is also really bony and skeletony, and the nurse is holding the IV bag for the wife, and they're all just going to the hospital. And I think the husband is, I want to know why I am not able to die. I think that's what the problem is. And this is where I ask God for guidance, is it, because I had some ideas, why is it that the man cannot die? And is it because he accepted the RFID chip, that his DNA was changed, and therefore he is now unable to die of natural causes, unable to just sleep and then have death, pass over you? And either that, or it could also be because of the anti-aging gene. So, scientists are doing lots of research, and they think they found the gene that will stop you from aging, and that that it may slow down. It appears to stop the aging process, all this. So it could be that the people will be changed, and instead of just slowing down the aging, it'll continue, but it's going to cut down on how you die. So therefore, if you want to die, you may have to get hit by a train, or just the ways to die are going to have to be self-inflicted, or you jump in front of a car, just that, because otherwise you're not going to be able to die of natural causes. So that's what it looks like the future will be, because of all this stuff they're going to do to our genes, or what they plan to do. So everyone, I did have another vision this morning. So that was November 2nd. And so today's November 3rd. And this morning, I did ask during the night, hey, can you give me more information on the old man? Am I giving the right information out? But I didn't get any, confirmation. So that's why I gave you, well, it could be this or this. So this morning, I was in bed, and I heard a doorbell. And in the vision, I saw like a groomsman on the other side of the door. I just saw the tuxedo. And then I saw like a vision of a bride, with the veil. And it's like, well, I got to go to the door to see if there is someone there, or do I need to open the door? I'm going to go ahead and do it, just to show that, yes, I did hear the doorbell. So I went over and I opened the door just at a crack, so I was still in jammies. And but that was still a really nice vision. So that was the morning of November 3rd, vision of a groomsman on the other side of the door, like the bride, he's ready to get you. It's going to be wonderful. Everyone that's, please do the last second repentance of everything. Anything you've ever done bad in your life, give yourself to Jesus. The day is coming. It's going to be here soon. And you don't want to be left behind for all these things that are going to happen. So, God bless everyone.